That feeling like your glow is just missing? There's one essential oil I use every single day that's earned the name liquid gold. And it's transformed not only my skin, but my health. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how I use it, the surprising science behind why it actually works, and then one tip that honestly blew my mind. Hi, I'm Stacy. I'm a mom of 6, a wellness strategist, and I've been on a long journey to find simple, natural ways to look and feel my best. So after trying many skincare products that didn't deliver or made things worse, I finally found something that worked from the inside out. And today I want to share with you what it is. So the first time I tried frankincense was actually inside a blend called Immortelle. I actually was given a free bottle and I decided to use it around my eyes for those wrinkles that were starting to form, but something unexpected actually happened. And I found the video from years ago, and I wanted to share my experience with you.
I received a free bottle of Immortelle. I was excited. The things that I wanted to address with that were a couple of age spots that I had on my hands. I had a mole on my arm that was progressively getting larger. And then I had some scars that I wanted to see how it worked on there. And also, I thought, well, it's good for wrinkles, so I might as well put it around my eyes. And so I just take a little bit and I patted it around my eyes morning and night. And I used it for about 3 months. And then I started noticing that my eyes were getting blurry. And that was in December. And I've had contacts since I was 8 or 9 years old. So a long time. And every few years, my eyes would get worse and I needed new prescriptions. So I went into the doctor and my prescription before had been negative 4.75 in one eye and a negative 4.5 in the other eye. And when I got my new prescription, it was a negative 3.5. So it would have improved drastically. It never happened to me before. And I didn't make the connection with the oil until after I had heard that Dr. Hill, the chief medical officer for doTERRA, had been sharing in an event about Immortelle and the uses of it. And he shared how he had been using it around his eye and no longer had to use his reading glasses. And there were several others in that event that had that exact same experience. And that's when it made the connection for me that that's what I've been using on my eyes. And so I know that this oil is amazing, that it works for so many great things, but it's consistency. So don't think you're just going to put it on once and you're going to have this fabulous result. Although there may be experiences like that where you have a headache and you put on peppermint or Pastent and your headache just went away. So there are times you have that, but if you understand that the biggest thing is being consistent with the oils, you'll have the greatest success with the oils that you do have.
I've never had that happen before. It made me wonder, what is this oil really doing at a deeper level? Then I started using frankincense consistently. So on my skin, under my tongue, even on my chest, because my mom has had breast cancer. And well, something shifted. My skin looked tighter, smoother, and more even. And now, years later, at 50, most people think that I look younger than I am. Friends started asking what I was using. My friend Sarah, she texted me after a few weeks and that her age spots were fading. And another customer emailed, she said she couldn't believe the difference after just a month of consistent use, especially around her eyes and her jawline. And here's why it works. Frankincense supports healthy cell regeneration and promotes collagen production. So those are two things that our skin naturally slows down as we age. It's also rich in antioxidants and helps reduce inflammation. So whether you're dealing with acne, redness, or eczema, it even helps fade age spots and supports your skin's tone and elasticity. A 2024 study actually showed that daily topical frankincense improves skin elasticity by up to 20% in just 8 weeks. 8 weeks, that's crazy. That's better than most store-bought serums and completely natural. And frankincense, when you breathe it in, it helps you to feel confident and supported. There's so many things that it can do to uplift you. So let me show you exactly how I use this every single day. For my face, I add 2 to 3 drops of frankincense to my favorite moisturizer in the morning, or my lazy approach is actually adding about 20 drops to my entire jar of moisturizer. This one is blue because I added some yarrow palm oil as well, which is another great skin support essential oil blend. I also use Frankincense Touch, rolling it gently around my eyes both morning and night. It's just sitting here on my counter. Then for my chest, after I get out of the shower and then I dry off, I grab the frankincense stick and I rub it over my chest and breast tissue. This supports cellular health and it's become a non-negotiable part of my wellness routine. Internally, every morning, I place a drop of frankincense under my tongue, just 1 drop. And again, it's sitting there on my bathroom countertop. It supports immune health, inflammation, and deep cellular repair. And you can feel the difference over time. And while I'm applying the oils, I often will diffuse frankincense too. It sets a peaceful tone for the day, especially if you've ever struggled with low mood or stress, which actually helps your skin because stress and depression shows up on your face. And if you're thinking, okay, I need to try this, I put together a simple skincare starter kit with just the essentials that I actually use myself. You'll find the link below, and I've added a 25% off code that for those who don't already have a doTERRA account. And if you're someone who loves sharing wellness tips like this, whether it's beauty, oils, or lifestyle, and if you've ever thought about creating an income from it, this is how I got started. You don't need a big following. I started by helping women just like me in 5 to 10 hours a week. I built something sustainable, and now teach others how to do the same using YouTube wellness routines like this one to create additional income streams online. I'd love to hear from you. What's one takeaway or question that you have about frankincense?